welcome to another day of the 12 days of Christmas. Today I'm going to be talking about homeschooling. So our little dude is 2.5, he'll be 3 in June, and I've been homeschooling him since he was 13 months old. And I've done a lot of different things. Also, just a quick little disclaimer here, homeschooling at this age is not necessary, and it's just what I felt like doing with him. So none of this is like official homeschooling, and I've loved what we've chosen to do with him, and it's worked really great for us as our family, and being able to work from home as well as homeschool him, and I love the flexibility. So yes, official schooling only starts for grade R, so from age 6, and he will probably be going to like normal school for that. So we've just been homeschooling him while he's little. Oh, bless you. Kan jy vir mama 'n boekie gaan kry? Gaan kry mama 'n paar boekies. Bring vir mama. En nog, bring nog. Obviously, the first and most important one is books, and we've been using board books. This is one of his little prayer books that he got as a christening gift, as a little gift. Bring mama nog boeke. Wat sê een? Wat van die bloeie een? No? En die dokter een? No? Oh, okay. This is just a toy book with Smurfs in it. Bring mama a boekie. Okay. Oh yeah, these are good. This is a noise book. I think it's flat at the moment. Yeah. The batteries need to be changed. Okay, boekie big. Kan jy dit lees? I must get a few others. Hold on a second. Okay, books. So when he was little, we've always just been buying board books for him, but when he was a baby, we had these books for him, and you can see they've gone through some serious wear and tear. These are touch and feel books that are very fun, silly. Not all of it's touch and feel, but it's also die varkie het hallo kom sê. So it's just like talking. It's fun stuff. Yeah, this one is rough. It's a raak aan die rooi skeer. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it's actually textured. This one is hoeveel appels kan jy sien, and then you count the apples. So these were really nice when he was a toddler or baby. So like from sitting, he would use these. Crawling when he was young, you can see they've been well used, and he loves this. And then I actually bought him the whole collection of this. This is the first one we ever got, and he thoroughly loved it. He loved going with us. We would go. Now, this is an English book, but I was doing Afrikaans with him, so I would just use the Afrikaans wording. It's Ian vir kleermannetjie, and then we would count Ian. And then we would go twee honde, Ian twee. So he loved doing this, and this was one of his favorite books when he was little. And then we've also got the shapes. There's also the colors one, but I left it over there. Circle, and we'd trace the circle, and sometimes we'd also talk about the color. Dis 'n vierkant. So he really liked these books. So they're also interchangeable, so I can use them in English or Afrikaans. He likes kat, hond. Yeah, socks of sockies. So he really enjoyed these, and these were great. And then we also had these. So this is one of the first ones. So it's just 100 words. I liked these because they were real photos, not like cartoons, which we really loved, and they were great. And then this is one of the newer ones. This is his first Bible words, which is now just cartoons, but it's also really been great for him. Okay. Last year he got a Bluey advent calendar, so we've actually got 24 little paperbacks. They're like this big, and he loves those too. He actually likes to copy through, so we'll read the small version if we've got a duplicate, and then he'll sit and read the big version, which he loves. Wag. Mama sal nou vir jou gee, okay? And then, oh yes, the other baby book. It's also been used well. Then it's this range. We've only got three in this range, and he also loves them. They've got touch and feels, and he loves this range too, so those are great. And then now he likes these look and find books. So here at the bottom it tells you to look for stuff. Find the bouncy football, find the red bicycle. He doesn't know it, but these pop out yet, and he can build a bus and actually ride on here, but I haven't taken them out yet. And he loves these. We've got a few of them. We've also got a Christian range where we've got this birth of Jesus, and then Noah's Ark, and then he sits and he looks for the pictures. So when he was 13 months, my friend actually bought him this program that this woman in America makes, that she uses on her Instagram. She makes the programs. She calls it a learning journal. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I fell in love with this like learning journal program that this woman did on Instagram. She's in America, so the program is in dollars, and she calls it a learning journal, and she starts from about 1.5 years, and she's got 4 journals for different ages. I will put some pictures up here just so you guys can see. I'm actually trying to do some of it with him now because we're in the midst of the lull between Christmas and New Year, and we haven't done school in a while, so I think I'm going to pick back up some. So I've actually made one quickly for him that we're going to do now. So we're going to match the numbers. This is from the 1.5 to 3-year-old journal, and then you make the card and he's got to like match the number. So we're going to do that now. I did that with him from 13 months, so that was July of 2023 to the end of the year until December. And then sorry, that was actually 2024 because he turned 1 in 2024. So that would have been from July to December of last year. We did the learning journals, which was really great. I also did a lot of books, Play-Doh, outdoor play, sensory tables. It was really great. Waar gaan jy? He's just removed all of his clothes and run down the passage butt naked. I did the Oh Hey Let's Play learning journals with him our first 6 months of homeschooling. And then towards the end of last year, my friend actually found a South African program that we fell in love with called, my brain's not working, Cap Kids. I found it. My brain is now working. Called Cap Kids. And it's a South African version, a South African program that's worked on the CAP syllabus, and it starts from 1. So we started that the beginning of this year. Hold on. I've got a file here with his newer program. So let me just find one of the cover pages for you quickly. Okay, this was in the 3rd term. We did, I'm trying to translate this quickly. This was South Africa cultures, I think. So this is the cover page. This is for ages 2 to 3, but we started with a 1 to 2-year-old program in January, and he was 1.5 years, just over 1.5 years, 1 year and 6 months. So I don't have any of my 1 to 2-year-old program out with me at the moment, but so we started with a 1 to 2-year-old program, and the 1 to 2-year-old program is actually very different. This is the 2 to 3-year-old program. My 1 to 2-year-old program is not here anyway. I will put a little picture up here for you guys so you can see. The program is very different. It's got 4 items for each day, but 3 of them are exactly the same. So it's the same sensory table, the same song, and the same like physical activity that you do. And then the last one is different. So that's like an art project or something fun, outdoor play, something like that. And then I want to say like a month after his 2nd birthday this year, he started getting really bored of the 1 to 2 year old program. Now, I had bought the whole year's worth of the 1 to 2 year old program last year on Black Friday because it was half off. Okay, so it was half off. So I actually still have the whole 1 to 2 year old program, and we only used 6 months of it. Yeah, then he got really bored, so I think October we switched to the 2 to 3 year old program. What's a kind of sukyai? So yeah, and then in October we switched, and I was going to try and do both, but it was just too chaotic to try and do 2 programs. So I only did the 2 to 3 year old program, and we've been loving it. It's a lot more advanced. So this is switches between indoor and outdoor play, and then every day is different. There's this maths here, then there's process art, emotion of the week, baking, and colors. Oh, so it goes like this. This is Monday, Tuesday. So for Monday we would do indoor play, we do our maths activity, fine motor, and then a story and the picture. So the story here is the story, and then the pictures that come with it. And I really love this program. And every week, so when we switched him from the 1 to 2 to the 2 to 3, we switched to a monthly subscription base. So every Friday, the woman running this sends us the following week's program. So let's check Mondays. Mondays was outside play and the story. Yes, my baby. Okay, Mama, help. Does it? And then where is maths? Maths.
Mama, help.
There's maths activity. Yeah.
Help.
Axel, no help.
Look,
Okay.
look.
Ruff. Rubble. Maths activity is measuring your toys with blocks. So we used his Fisher-Price bus, and we took blocks, and you count the blocks for height, and you count the blocks for length, and he thought it was good fun. Rocky!
Bye, Rocky. Bye, Rocky. Bye.
Bye, Rocky! So that was the maths activity.
La.
Fine motor was rock painting, which was great. I think we did that. I'm pretty sure we did. We don't always do everything, but this was the fine motor activity. And then the story. So, and then emotion of the week, emotions. Oh, you make silly faces in the mirror. So they're really fun. We did this week's this week specifically baking was making fruit sticks. So you get like a society stick, and you just skewer fruit onto it. So yeah, we've really been loving this program. I'm going to show you a different theme that we didn't do. Oh, here's another one of the activities. This was the Australia theme that we did. Ooh, now I took 2 sleeves out here. This was the theme Australia, and these are the gross motor activities. So it says kan jy hierdie aksies doen? Hoe kan jy jou lyfie beweeg? So can you do these actions, and how can you move your body? So it's hop like a kangaroo, crawl like a bilby, fly like a cockatoo, climb like a narbat. I'm translating this, so just give me a second. Run and brawl like roar, I think, like a Tasmanian devil, and then swim like a eendbeck. Yeah, I think it's an otter. I'm not sure. Or a platypus. My bad. So that's like the gross motor activities. There's also, I don't know how to say this in English. I'm so sorry, but it's spraakontwikkeling. So you do mouth actions to strengthen the mouth muscles. So blowing up balloons, singing, blowing through a straw or sucking through a straw, blowing out candles, blowing bubbles. It's a dinosaur. So these were also great.
Dinosaur. Mama, dinosaur vase.
Dinosaur vase. Does it? The Christmas week theme that we did. So every term you get an assessment page that you can fill out as the parent and see how they grow, and then there's just information here that I'm blurring out. It's just his name, his age, his birthday, and the date that we filled in the program. And for each age it's obviously different. So it's just, we didn't do this page, but you do a photo and his handprint, and then some explanations and all the paperwork that you can fill out. Oh yes. There's also a little notes section at the end of each week that you can fill in. I don't always fill them in. But there's notes at the end of each week that you can keep track of. Here's some of the artwork we've been doing. This was, you got to make the stripes for the sun. This was making your own space constellation. This was another maths activity. Hello, princess. This was the shapes activity for Italy week. We did pizza. So it's a very nice and thorough program, and we do really enjoy it. Did some authors this year in our 2 to 3 year old program. We did Eric Carlisle and Julia Donaldson, which was really great too. Something I only started in the 3rd term after he turned 2 with him is wipe clean books. This is a Tippy wipe clean, and this is just figures and like pen control. So here he can doodle and he traces the outlines. It's just pen control up. This is down, diagonal. So it's just all this fun pen control, so he can get used to using his pen, and he's been loving this. This is kind of the only one we've really been working on, because the others are letters and numbers, which we haven't really started on too much yet. And then we've been kind of doing this one sometimes. This one is just matches. So like here he's got to like match the body part. So like this one we skipped. This is still a dot to number. This one we tried to do, so he's got to find the same picture and circle it. So these were really nice. And then when he's, maybe next year we'll try the alphabet and the numbers. So, see, but it's Afrikaans. So we've been really enjoying the wipe clean books. And then if I need an extra wipe clean, I will actually print out an activity and just put it in a flip file, and then use the flip file, and he just uses the tissue to clean it. So that's what we've been up to up until this point for homeschooling, and just fun play. We've also been doing outdoor play, motor play, fine motor play, threading beads, all the fun stuff, Play-Doh, painting, anything under the sun you can name it, baking, cooking, all of that. We've got a learning tower. We do that a lot in the kitchen. Next year he's going to be starting school. He's going to be going to a Montessori school for 3 days a week, and then the other 2 days he'll be homeschooled with me, and we are starting the 3 to 4 year old program next year, which I'm really excited about. I got a sample for that so I can see if he'd be okay using it, and I think he will be fine. So we're going to be doing the 3 to 4 year old homeschooling program from Cap Kids next year, and then he'll be homeschooled. He'll be going to a Montessori school 3 days a week. So lots of change next year, but we will still be continuing homeschooling for as long as we can, because we do thoroughly enjoy it. I love homeschooling and spending that time with him. Is it Chase? Over in the pranky scene.
Okay.
I think I'll put them in here, yes. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will try and put links for like the 2 homeschooling programs in the description box. If I can find the wipe clean books on Takealot, I will do that too. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.